Coming in, I was kind of interested in being in a fraternity, but I didn't really think that it was going to end up being for me just because of all the stereotypes. Now that I've joined, I realize that there's a lot more than that. It's not about that at all. It's all about being involved in the community and in the school and really like striving to be the best person you can and be a great leader on campus.
I'm going to be honest, coming into Otterbein, I didn't really think that I was going to get involved into Greek life just because the typical movie sorority type thing, it just didn't seem what I wanted to be in.
It was just kind of one of those things like people asked me, hey, are you going to join Greek life at the beginning of the year? And I said, nah. Like, I played soccer, I made friends through soccer, like I knew I would be busy with school and make friends in classes and stuff. Someone talked me into rushing, like, hey, get a t-shirt, like meet new people, you got nothing to lose. I wasn't like consciously thinking like, okay, I'm doing this so that I can pledge a sorority. It was just kind of like, okay, now you get to go to novelty parties and like meet people. I was like, oh yeah, novelty party, like that's a social event. Just like each step, I was like, yeah, I want to go back to Al's novelty party. Yeah, I want to go to their final party. And then just like time came down to like right where you wanted to be, and it's like, you know, I think I do want to do this.
Joining Greek life for me was really more of a personal venture. When I came to college, I was very anti-Greek. It took a lot of, there were some personal friendships that were broken to, save time with the story. And I found myself with really nowhere to go. So basically, like, I decided to not be the kind of closed-minded individual that I was and give these people a second chance.
I started looking around, of course going to a couple of parties, seeing like all these friendships that just seemed really genuine, and I decided to go through recruitment. Wasn't sure I was gonna like anyone enough or like end up somewhere, but then I remember the day, it was great. I just, I didn't get my first choice, but I got the place that was meant for me, that was really my home.
I think that it helps more, and when we graduate college, we're not going to get to take 4-hour naps in the middle of the day when we should be doing homework and whatnot. So it's really helped me stay on top of everything, especially like balancing friends, work, school, sorority time, and there's no room for slacking.
It really is so much more than what you see through like movies and media and the way it's portrayed there. There's an entirely different aspect to it that you really can't describe until you're actually a part of it. This really has given me a lot more opportunities for community service, especially leadership opportunities. It really has made me grow more as a person.
I always laugh because while I was pledging, I had the best grades I've ever had a semester. Being in a sorority makes you really learn a lot about time management. You learn to use a planner, schedule out your days.
I really think that it's a good idea to at least go through Rush just to see what it's like, because people don't see the other side of things. They just see all of the sororities getting together and taking pictures and just being princess little, I don't know. But I think once you go through Rush, it gives you a meaning of what sororities are actually like on the other side, rather than just the typical like going out and partying together and stuff like that.
You can't judge something until you've tried it. You can't have a real feel or taste or like sensation for something unless you at least dipped your toes in. Like, you go in it for the people that are involved. You don't, like, we're not here for Greek Week, and we're not here for formal, and we're not here for all of these like a checklist of things to do. We're here at the end of the day because somehow like destiny brought us all together, and these are people that like really mean something to me.
Looking in, you can't understand it, and looking out, you can't describe it, because it really is something you just need to experience for yourself.
It didn't change me, it made me come out with everything that I knew I could be and knew that I had inside of me, and wanted to be confident and wanted to be proud of something.